Ladies and gentlemen, today we start our last book for this trimester. Not our last book for forever, but our last book for the trimester. Trimester is a grading period. Jackson.
Do we have 2 books each trimester?
Sometimes yes. All right. Close those books for just a minute though. I know some of you don't have the book. Raise your hand if you do not have the book.
I have it, I just didn't have it.
Okay. Where's your books? You forgot to tell your mom?
Yeah, I didn't know it was done today.
Oh, it's been all over everything. Lauren? Where's your book? Okay, guys, eyes here. If you forgot the book, you have a little bit of a reprieve today and for the next day or so. Evan, I need your attention. Kane next door saved the day. Allison told him about a link. Stop with the backpack. Put it down. Allison told him about a link. So I posted on Seesaw the link to Bad Beginnings. It's not as good as using the book. Using the book is easier to follow along with. So you can't use that for the whole time. Does that make sense? But if you get home and you forgot your book, it's on Seesaw. Everybody open up Seesaw very quickly. I started a new folder on Seesaw, and the new folder is called Bad Beginnings. Look inside your Bad Beginnings folder. It's a brand new folder. It has one item. It says the Bad Beginning PDF. Now hold on. You just have to kind of click to it and it will take you to the book. Fair enough? So if you don't have the book, and then you gotta scroll, it's just really, it's not the easiest thing to read from, but it's there in the case of an emergency. Yes?
I read this book in 3rd grade.
Great.
I read this book in 4th grade.
Great, you'll love it. My turn. So if you don't have the book, you're going to look at the PDF in a few minutes. But first, we're going to do some different activities. And these packets are a lot shorter than the other packets that we did last time. Eyes are here. I don't know why there's so much moving. We're just looking here. Go ahead and close those books. iPads are flipped again. The first step we're going to do is to complete our pre-reading activity. The pre-reading activity, let me hand these papers out to you because there's some work I need you to do. Please listen very carefully. I don't want you to just start running through and guessing things, okay? That's not acceptable. I don't want you to just start running through and trying to answer. The pre-reading activity is on the 2nd page. As soon as you get your paper, please open it to the 2nd page. Our friends at home are going to do the same thing. They're going to look at the 2nd page of their Seesaw activities. And Luke and Charlie and Gavin and George and Caleb. Who else am I missing? Lenhart. No. Just for a little bit. They're all going to open, I think I said everybody's name. Evan, pass the extra papers back, baby. I think I said everybody's name. All of you at home. You're going to open to the 2nd page, the inside page. Everybody here, please open to the inside page. Yes, honey?
I don't have a second.
You don't have an inside page? Let me see yours. Open it. Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Do you see where it says read it, pre-reading? Right here. Other side of that page, Evan. Callan, open your thing. 5th grade. This is a bit exhausting. I love you all, but let's pay attention. Are you ready? This is page 1 because it's on the front. Page 2 is on the back of page 1. Page 3, page 4. Let's look at page 2 where it has pre-reading. Does everybody see where pre-reading is?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go through this one time. I want you to get full credit on long questions from now on. Don't start answering this question. The question says, examine the title, dedication, and illustration and predict what you think will happen in the book. Underline, start where it says predict what you think will happen in the book. Underline that phrase one time. Predict what you think will happen in the book. Underline just that phrase. Up top, Joseph. Predict what you think will happen in the book. Over the word predict, write number 1. That's the first part of the question. Predict what you think will happen in the book. Explain how you developed your prediction. Underline that phrase 2 times. Explain how you developed your prediction. That should get 2 lines underneath it. And over the word explain, I want you to write the number 2. That's the second part of the question. What made you feel that would happen? Underline that part 3 times. What made you feel that would happen? And over what, write the 3. One of the challenges in 5th grade is that our questions get really long. Have you guys noticed that? These questions can be really long. You need to answer all the parts of the question in order to get all the parts of the credit. All the parts of the question have to be answered or you don't get all the parts of the credit. You can't just write, yes. I think unfortunate events will happen. No. Do you see underneath pre-reading where it says discussion questions, chapter 1? Do you think we can answer those at this point?
No.
Oh my goodness, no, you haven't read chapter 1. Where it says examine the title. So some of you have different illustrations, but everybody has a picture on the front of their book. The dedication. To Beatrice. Darling, dearest, dead. That's the dedication. Darling, dearest, dead. So, do you think this is going to be a happy unicorn and rainbow book?
No.
Nope. All right. So, and if you've read it before, that's where you have to be really careful because it's not making a prediction if you've repeated what you've already learned. So you guys are, if you've read it before, you're not allowed to make predictions. You can participate in other ways, but not in the predicting part. Right now, you're going to take a few minutes. You're going to do the pre-reading and the vocabulary on the front. Can you do anything else?
No.
No. You have vocabulary and pre-reading. There are 7 words. Ripe, briny, horizon, rickety, parish, engulf, and executor. You're going to do those pretty quickly. Yes, honey?
What if you don't know all the words?
You're going to look them up online, dictionary.com. I don't expect you to know them all. That's why we're studying them. Dictionary.com for the front and pre-reading. You have about 15 minutes, and then we're moving on. Cut for the video, please.